Today, we're spotlighting the OnPath Foundation, the philanthropic arm of OnPath Credit Union, creating pathways to education, entrepreneurship, and homeownership right here in Ascension Parish. Joining me is Jay Huffstatler, Executive Director. Jay, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us this morning.
So I want to start off by talking about, of the many programs that you guys offer, financial literacy in schools. Give me an overview of the program you offer, because I know that there's a gap. It's been talked about for years. Kids don't really study much about financial literacy, and then they go off to college. It's just, it's one of those things.
Absolutely. So we started several years ago just providing presentations to classrooms as necessary, providing tips on budgeting, establishing credit, opening a checking account, maintaining your checking account. And most recently, we partnered with a program called Student, which is a personal finance simulation for students, as well as curriculum for all of the teachers. It allows them to go in, it's cloud-based. It's like logging into an OnPath Credit Union account. They're able to go in, they start the year with a certain amount of money. Throughout the week, they have to pay bills, they can donate to a nonprofit, they can pick the job that they would like to have, they can buy the car they would like to buy, they can buy the house they would like to buy.
I want to sign up for that.
Right, exactly. And then they're also able, the teachers can go in and quote unquote find them. So if they turn in an assignment late or they're late for class, they can take funds out of their account, just kind of like real world situations.
Is this primarily based for high school seniors?
It is based for high school seniors. In the last few years, the legislature actually passed a law that every 12th grade the high school senior has to graduate with a financial literacy course. So we vetted this with the Louisiana Department of Education. It's now a resource on their website for any schools that are interested in using it for their financial literacy curriculum, and it's accredited so it meets that new state law requirement.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So that's a great program, but that's not all. We want to talk a little bit to the adulting side of things right now, because one of the other things you have is called Pathway to Home Ownership,
yes,
where you offer $5,000 for first-time home buyers.
Yes, that is our signature first-time home buyer grant. We offer up to $5,000 for down payment assistance, closing costs, or prepaid expenses. Those prepaid expenses are things like your first year of insurance, things like that. We consider a first-time home buyer someone that has not owned their home in the last 3 years.
Oh, wow.
So if you've sold your home 5 years ago and you haven't owned anything in the last 3 years, you can come in and apply. The only requirements is that you be or become a member of the credit union.
That was my next question.
Receive your first mortgage through the credit union mortgage department. And then we also require you to take a first-time homebuyer course. And then there is an income requirement. It's 120% of area median income. Here in Ascension Parish, that's around the $90,000 threshold a year for a family of 2. So there's a lot of folks that are below that income requirement that can come in and apply and meet those qualifications.
So can that $5,000 be stacked with other down payment or closing cost options?
Absolutely. OnPath Credit Union is also a Federal Home Loan Bank of Dallas community lender, so they have down payment assistance programs. We also partner with other nonprofits that have down payment assistance grants. As long as there is not a requirement on the other grantor, there is definitely always the ability to stack those grants with any other grants that someone can apply for and receive.
So if someone comes into the credit union and they're told, not now, you wait 90 days.
Right.
What are some of the things that they can change or do? I know everybody, it's individualized, but what are some things that people can look at when they're going to make that home buying purchase and they just didn't make that qualification to be?
We have an amazing team of mortgage lenders that can really look at your credit, look at your situation, tell you what type of mortgage products are out there that we can offer you. And if for some reason it's not right now, we have over 30 certified financial counselors throughout the credit union that you can go in and set up a one-on-one meeting with, and they'll walk you through and say, hey, you've got this debt that you need to pay this off, or you need to work on getting your payments current so they're not showing past due, and they can tell you exactly how you're progressing with that. They can pull soft pulls on your credit to look and see if those efforts are making your credit score change to be able to put you into a situation that you can qualify and be able to purchase your home.
And you talked about soft pulls of your credit.
Yes.
A lot of people get very wary when we talk about pulling your credit or checking your credit. Do you have any tips on on checking your credit, and does it really hurt you to pull your credit multiple times?
Yeah, so soft pulls, they do not affect your credit score. So we can do those periodically and just take a look at what your situation is. We do pull a hard pull when it's time to actually approve you for the mortgage. So that point in time, it's a snapshot, and we'll use that credit score to be able to qualify you for the mortgage that you're applying for to get you into that home. So definitely look at your credit. You can go online. There's many websites that you can look through. Experian, companies like that are accredited credit bureaus. You can go in there and look and they'll tell you what your score is, and they'll be able to point you to what derogatory things are affecting your credit score that you can work on to improve it, to be able to put you in a better situation to be able to get that home.
All right, we've talked about the educational component of what you offer for financial literacy. We've talked about the first-time home buyers. And what about those business owners out there? You have something called Pathmaker Spark series, and that's relatively new.
It is.
And this is for small business owners, potential business owners, leaders within a business.
Absolutely.
What is this program?
So it's open to anyone in the community that's a business leader, business owner, want to be entrepreneur. We're able to come in and provide expertise on different topics, whether it's budgeting, creating your balance sheets and performance and different things like that. Marketing. We had launched our inaugural event in July of this year. We're super excited to have Damon John from ABC Shark Tank here in Southwest Louisiana to really talk about his story and we bring in folks that have kind of created a path for themselves and hoping you're able to spark some inspiration in you to be able to create a really thriving business. So we're hoping to bring in subject matter experts, whether they're panels or just individual speakers, to be able to talk about how they've been successful and some tips and tricks to be able to help you grow your own business as well.
And OnPath is located where?
On Highway 30 here in Gonzales. We opened brand new branch in June. We actually gave away a truck, and so we're super excited. We're really invested in the community here. Proud supporter of many nonprofits here, including the Ascension Chamber. So we're super excited to continue that tradition. And
I saw that you all were the sponsor of the chamber event this past.
Yeah, their
time.
monthly membership meeting. We're able to super excited to sponsor that and talk a little bit more about what OnPath, the credit union, as well as the foundation, is providing for folks here in Ascension
Did I not
Parish.
see some kind of crazy option that you had with the credit union?
So we actually are offering, we have what we call our high yield money market account. We're offering currently 7%, which is one of the highest yields on checking accounts that we've seen across the country right now.
Is that just for the first 12 months? Is it for people of a certain income? It has to be somebody with that.
There's no income requirements. Just have to become a member of the credit union, which means you have to live, work, or worship here in Ascension Parish. That rate is subject to change at any point in time, but that rate has been the rate for several months now. But anyone who can qualify can come in and open the account that qualifies for membership. That 7% is paid for the first $10,000, and then it's a lower percentage rate for the amount over $10,000.
Got it.
Yeah.
So a multimillionaire cannot come in and get
we
that.
We won't pay it on millions of dollars, but we'll pay it on that first $10,000. But we've got some other accounts that pay really great interest rates as well.
Great. Well, thank you for coming on in. And by the way, that is a spectacular looking building you guys have on Highway 30.
It is.
I haven't been in there, but I mean, yeah. I did see the truck out there when
yes. Yeah, it's state of the art. It's really kind of emphasizes our logo, and our staff are really excited to be in a new branch. And be kind of right there in the middle of town, really accessible for the folks here in the community. So we invite anyone to come out. Just want to thank folks who are members. If you're not, please come out and join us. The OnPath Foundation can't do this alone, so we also encourage folks. We have some great supporters. Our employees give back to the foundation, and would like to invite the community to give back if they're in a position to do so. You can check us out on our website at onpathfoundation.org.
Well, we love to highlight businesses that are making a difference in Ascension Parish, and certainly OnPath is on their path to doing just that. So it's great to meet you, Jay. Thanks for coming on set with us here today.
Absolutely.
And if you're a first-time home buyer, a senior or a parent, or a small business owner, the OnPath Foundation has free resources to help you move forward. For details, again, on that $5,000 grant, classroom programs, or the Spark series, visit OnPath Foundation online, or you can call the local office or stop by and see them over there on Highway 30. We'll post the links on our channels. More Inside Ascension coming up.